We're on the Acumen ClearWater stand and I'm with Matt Mears, and Matt, you've been at this stand for many years now. You've got this competition going. It's an established part of the show. Can you just talk a little bit about the competition and who the likely prize winner is going to be and what they actually win?
Okay, so the prize draw has been going for around about 15 years now. I've been selling the system for 20, so yeah, about 15 years. And you've got a chance to win the system, win the ClearWater system. So yeah, it's a really big prize. We've seen some great entries coming in. Lots of people have entered. We've been very busy yesterday, busy again today. Although footfall has seemed a little bit less, we've still not suffered in terms of inquiries. So yeah, chance to win the system. We don't know who's going to win, obviously, because Jim, CEO of Bigger, will make that draw tomorrow at noon, so Thursday at noon. See who pulls out the magic box. So.
Now, how many golf clubs have got a proper system these days? Because it's always talked about the legislation out there, you've got to make sure you do things properly. You would think 100% clubs would already have one. What is the actual figures?
In terms of figures, it's hard to put a finger on it because there's so many clubs that have willingly tried to do something to make sure they're making the correct steps towards complying with legislation. Legislation obviously changes and there's different opinions on what's right and wrong. What I can tell you is that people that have got a ClearWater system, we've got of the 2,500 or so golf clubs in the UK, we've got around about 390 clubs that have got the system. So we've got a nice proportion of the clubs out there. Yeah. So.
And it's been a busy time with COVID and all the rest of it, but you, because of the Acumen side of things, you're an essential service, so you've actually been able to operate through the pandemic period and all the lockdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. So, right, as you said, we're an essential service, we're a waste collection company, dealing with any sort of waste collection, so from hazardous to industrial waste, things like that. So we've been able to operate right the way through. We've never closed. I think a few of the staff got furloughed initially, but we found it was that busy, we needed to get them back in, so it's been great for the company, great for all the employees as well. Yeah. And
the challenges going forward, there's so many issues around in the country and the global and the planet at the moment. What are the particular challenges that Acumen ClearWater have got for the rest of 2022 and beyond that?
Well, the initial challenge at the moment is just, I suppose, like any person trying to sell something, is the rising costs we've got going on with everything that's happening with the economy around the world, really. So that's one challenge. From a green point of view, we just want to keep helping people comply with that legislation, recycle water more and more. There is a real good focus on people who want to be green and have a good footprint there, carbon footprint, so to speak, or lessen that by recycling more and more water. So we're seeing that side of things linked to inquiries a lot more than sort of just wanting to have an effective wash-off. They want all of it. So
the knowledge of the potential customers is an awful lot greater now than it was, say, 10 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely right, yeah. They're wanting it for lots of different reasons, not just having a wash-off. It's compliance, effective wash-off, and like I say, being green and wanting to recycle more. So.
I believe you. I mean, this will be an exciting place this time, 12 o'clock tomorrow when you draw out or Jim draws out it'll be quite a big prize, quite a valuable prize. Is there a monetary value on it?
Yeah, well, the monetary value is just over £8,000. So we give away the tank, and the components in terms of the crash barrier and the grass trap for it. So yeah, it all adds up to about £8,000.
So some greenkeeper is going to be a very popular man when he turns up back at his golf club.
Fingers crossed, yeah. So.
Well, thanks, Matt. Thank you very much for chatting to us, and good luck with everything, and thank you for your time.
Brilliant. Great to be back. Cheers.